Hello everyone, it's Samir here, and today we will look at a problem which creates different kinds of confusion in the concepts. Okay, so we see the problem first. It says that a variable line through a point P minus 1 comma 2 cuts the x and y axis at A and B respectively. Okay. Q is a point taken on AB such that PA, PQ, PB are in HB, and it asks you to find the locus of point Q. Okay. So to get sense of the problem, first we draw a basic diagram which comes something like this. Okay. So we have drawn a particular line, okay, from point P minus 1 comma 2 touching cutting x-axis at point A and y-axis at B. And we took a random point Q on AB. Okay. So the obvious trap or the wrong path to follow is to take the Cartesian form because you will be involved in very long calculations. Okay. After this, I would say that you should try out this problem on your own first before looking at the solution further. Okay. So if you try out on your own, you will yourself understand which are the traps one can fall in. Okay. So the standard trap, as I told you, the first one is using Cartesian form. Another trap is using parametric form directly. Okay. Because if you use the parametric form directly, like x equal to minus 1 plus r cos theta, y equals to 2 plus r sin theta, you are going to fall into another kind of trap. Okay. Once you have tried solving it, you will better understand what I'm trying to say. Now I'll see how to proceed with the problem. Okay. So the best way to proceed for this is you translate the coordinate axis. Okay. Translate the coordinate axis with origin at minus 1 comma 2. Okay. So once you translate the coordinate axis at minus 1 comma 2, you will get a figure something like this. Okay, so we draw a new coordinate axis, okay, with its origin at the previous minus 1 comma 2. Okay, so now the old y-axis would be at one distance from this point. So old y-axis would be line x equal to 1 and old x-axis would be the line y equal to minus 2. Okay, so we take coordinates of B and A with respect to the new coordinate system. So we take this distance PB as R2 and PA as R1. So B2 will come R2 cos theta, comma R2 sin theta. Okay, this angle, the angle with positive direction of x-axis that this is making, this one, we have taken this angle as theta. So this will give us the x coordinate of B with respect to this new coordinate as R2 cos theta, this one, and this is R2 sin theta. Similarly, the coordinates of A would be R1 cos theta, comma R1 sin theta. So next, what we would do is, we know with respect to this new coordinate system, R2 cos theta should be equal to 1. So we equated it to 1. From this, we can get 1 by R2, which will give us 1 by PB, which is needed for the equation in HB. Okay, because it had told us that PA, PB, and PQ are in HB. So R2 cos theta would be equal to 1. And for second point, this R1 sin theta, okay, this R1 sin theta would be equal to minus 2. So 1 by R1 we get as minus sin theta by 2. So we'll just see what we have done. So we took an old coordinate axis, drew a line with this point. Now we draw a new coordinate axis with this as origin. Okay. And the old axis comes as x equal to 1, y equal to minus 2. This distance we have taken as R1, this as R2, and this as theta. So after getting 1 by R1 and 1 by R2, we put these ratios in the condition of the HP that was given to us. So since PA, PQ, PB are in HP, so 2 upon PQ should be 1 by PA plus 1 by PB. So 2 by PQ, 1 by PA we put as minus sin theta by 2, and 1 by PBS cos theta as we got above. Okay. Now next we will directly convert from here from the parametric form to the Cartesian form. Okay. So the distance PQ here, okay, it will be same as R. The distance of Q from P will be under root x square plus y square. And for converting back, if you see, if this is theta, this is R of a point. So this is R cos theta. This is R sin theta. Okay. So, and if this coordinate is say x comma y, so cos theta is x upon under root x square plus y square. Similarly, sin theta would be y upon under root x square plus y square. So we have put here sin theta as y upon under root x square plus y square, retaining -1 and 2 in denominator, and cos theta as x upon under root x square plus y square. So this under root x square plus y square gets cancelled out. You get 2 equals to minus y by 2 plus x, which on rearranging gives you y equal to 2x minus 4. Okay. But you have to remember that this equation is with respect to P as origin. Okay. So we have to translate this line back with respect to the original coordinate axis. So for translating back to original coordinate axis, the x we have got this equation with respect to this new coordinate axis. Now to go back to the original coordinate axis, you need to increase x by 1. Okay. And you have to reduce y by 2. So x would be transformed to x plus 1 and y would be transformed to y minus 2. Okay. So we transform x to x plus 1 and y to y minus 2. So in this equation, I put y as y minus 2 and x as x plus 1, which gives me 2x plus 2 minus 4. So these constants get cancelled out and we get the answer as y equal to 2x. Now, one of the points where you can get stuck in this problem, genuinely stuck in this problem, is if you don't translate the axis and directly use the parametric form. Suppose if you directly you write the equation of line AB as -1 plus r cos theta, okay, and 2 plus r sin theta. In this way, if you put y equal to 0 and x equal to 0, you will again get same R2 and R1. This will not be a problem. Again, from parametric form, if you put the distance PQ equal to R and do exactly what we did here, you are going to arrive at this equation. But the problem with this equation would be that this equation would be with respect to coordinate axis being with respect to point P as origin. Okay. So this is the issue, that if you don't do translation of axis, the equation that you will get will be with respect to a coordinate axis with P as origin. So that is why translation of axis is necessary in this problem. If you are interested in watching more such problems and clarifying the concepts deeply, watch new and unique solutions and approaches to problem solving, keep watching further videos. See you in the next video.